Let me show you exactly how I took this trade and this.
Hi guys, good afternoon. So let's talk about the gold trade I took when markets opened on that should be on Sunday. Yeah. So first of all, I marked out my order flow. My recent order flow was this point. So this was my protected high. Why? Because it cleared out liquidity. As you can see, yeah, it cleared out liquidity. So now I want to measure my protected from my protected high to my low. Yeah, this is my protected high because it cleared out liquidity. Then the low that was formed was this. Sorry, was this point. Okay, that was the first thing I did. Now I know truly well that this what happened here was not at the premium level, but it was at the discount level. But due to what we called the rule of drop, base, drop, before price took out this low, you can see it did a drop, base drop, like, and obviously our base is valid because it's cleared out liquidity. Yeah, it went up to clear out liquidity. Yeah, sorry, it went up to clear out liquidity. Yeah, after that it came down, so that makes this base a valid base. Now in our valid base, we want to see the rule of momentum and distance. Momentum simply means imbalance or FVG, and distance simply means liquidity. So over here is our distance, and over here was our FVG. So more confirmation for me to take this trade to break the low. Yeah, so another entry to break the low. So that was how I took this trade. Okay, so yeah, this point here, remember we still have an entry here, and the rule also states that anytime price mitigates a drop base drop and drop down, like it will go and clear later on. If price is going up, it's going to clear both this entry and your base as liquidity. So that was what happened. So price look for the nearest liquidity above, which was our imbalance. It's obvious here. And price sold from there. Now, the reason why price did not sell to break the low was because, yeah, this point here is serving as, even though we know the rule, okay, even though we are following the rule. Remember, this is our last order flow. I'm not counting this side as our last order flow. Reason because of we have this and this. That doesn't mean here is not tradable. Okay, but I am beside me. I can't really cite anything to trade here. So I rather wait for this point to be used as yeah, I rather wait at this point to be used as a validation block. Now the only entry I can see here, I can see this entry. Okay, I can see this entry. Okay, and for price to break, this is an FVG entry. But for price to, meanwhile, I know where price is already heading to. So for price to break, to clear this FVG will be used as a validation block. So that's maybe why price came back here. I'm going to sell from here to here, and then price will continue buying up. Are you saying that? So it continues like that. I can see this FVG price actually reacted before breaking the high. So that point will be used And you can go over to your lower time frame. You want to see a pure market structure shift showing you that we are currently moving bullish. You have to see price break a high. There you want to enter from here, somewhere here, and protect this point and then buy up. Okay, so it continues like that. So now price have retraced from here. Now we want to measure from here, showing us that we are currently in an uptrend. We want to measure from here to here. Obviously, we cannot clearly see a clear push down, like it's not really up to 50%. Yeah. And even though it's up to 50%, once there is an imbalance, then is likely to continue selling. So now I can't only see an imbalance, I can see a valid rally based rally here. Are you seeing that? A valid rally based rally. So I can see that. So I'm expected to take my entry from here around here. But it's a valid rally based rally. So I want to wait for a market structure shift also. As you can see, that was what price did here. Okay. Yeah. Market structure shift. And then I want to take my entry up. Maybe if I miss entry, I still see point to re-enter. I don't really have time to talk about that. You can re-enter here and continue moving up. So it works like that. Okay. Now you know where you're heading to, because if price take a, remember what I said on that voice note, price move from external to external. But price, no, here is your major point you can see. Here's your major low. So for price take out this external liquidity means your major inducement, like inducement you can clearly see. For price to clear it, then price is moving to the external. That is maybe why price book here. I think where price book here, I should be done. I should be done. Because price move from external to external. Now, if I see an entry here for me to take, which, yeah, I think there is an entry. Let's check. Yeah, I think. So if you notice it, there's a new look on my chart. I changed my color because I prefer this, man. I don't like colors. I don't know why, but I think I'm not okay with trading with colors, so many colors. So we have this. This was the last point that was formed. So price did not complete here to don't make it a complete pullback. So price came here. Price, from external to external, right? So price came here. Yeah. Now we want to investigate what's happening here, because we just want to enter randomly anyhow. We want to know what happened within the zone, why we are entering from here. Of course, from what I can see my ABC here, like liquidity and inducement. So price cleared all of them. Clear it off, something like this. Price cleared it, right? So here is serving as a liquidity. So here is serving as a validation block. So then you wait for market to give you a signal. Okay. Like look at the signal price gave us over here. Price did something like this. So price broke this low, came back there. So this is a signal to enter. Okay. I've taught you guys so many stuff today. So now, where are we? If price move from external to external, so where are we actually selling to? Where are you actually selling to? Now we want to sell to 50% of this push from here to here. Sorry. From here to here. We want to sell for, like, we want to stop selling at 50% of this push. Now, if you want to enter for a buy, you want to investigate what's happened here. Yeah, you want to investigate what's happening here. And obviously, price move from external to external, right? This is major liquidity. Though this is not the major external, because this is 15-minute time frame, following 15-minute structures. This is the external for 15-minute structure. So now we want to investigate what happened here. Of course, we have this point, order block type 2, price book structure twice, making that point a strong zone. This is even a validation block also, and price book it twice, making it strong. So what am I expecting? Since price have moved from external to external, I'm expecting price to clear this high. Yeah, maybe you want to. I think price just gave a signal to to continue buying up. Yeah, yeah. This was the entry I marked, but I have cleared my charts just to teach. Yeah, at this point, around you. Okay, sorry, it's not cleared. I'm coming. Yeah, so maybe price might still come down again. Just continue the sell. Just continue the buy rather. And remember, we have an incomplete pullback here also. Are you seeing more reason why we should enter this trade and continue um buying to break this high? Now you have to ask yourself, where is price heading to? But everywhere, even though price use past price action, price heading to the external to clear an external to mitigate the nearest entry. Okay, so I guess this was also the signal to continue buying up. So that is all I have to say on this trade. I don't want to go further. Thank you. Bye.
So guys, this is outcome of our CPI news. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.